Okay, Libra, this is just an additional read. I did do a couple of others just for quick tomorrow, and this is still the tomorrow read, but I'm going to read what I've got here because I just wanted to flesh it out a little bit more. What I see here is there's a lot of independent energy for tomorrow that you're working through, and it looks like you're in a deep centered sort of place. You're operating with a lot of wisdom, going into that space of trying to figure something out. I feel like you have the ability here tomorrow to really delve into some unique individual thinking, something that stands out, something that's very unique to you. I feel like this is something that is going to take you forward and help you to possess your dreams. So you're working on something tomorrow that's in regards to your dreams. There's a lot of inspirational energy. Could be something where you're kind of in and out with the energy here as well, but it is very, very strong in taking action on a particular goal. For those in terms of a relationship, actually, maybe I'll just stay on the dream part of it here as well, just a little bit longer, because that Knight of Wands is somebody who's taking action. It is somebody that isn't afraid to take a little bit of a risk in a particular direction. With the Four of Pentacles, this is you thinking that you might be able to take a risk in terms of finances. I would say this to you, that that's not really what you should be doing at this point. This is energy that's a little more conservative with that Four of Pentacles, as is the Hermit. So I feel like you really need to pull back and just think that out before you actually take action on whether something is going to be a little more risky. I think you need to just operate from a place of being a little more reserved with your finances and not to jump in. But overall, tomorrow's energy is looking pretty good. You are working, as I say, more on an individual basis. I don't feel like you're going to be jumping in there with a group activity, and but I do feel like you are in a bit of a healing place for tomorrow, and it certainly feels like there is energy around you pursuing your dreams. Absolutely. There is definitely a lot of motivation to be very independent tomorrow. This energy is going to be further out, I would imagine, as well. Certainly with that star energy, this is you on dream quest, is what I would say there. So tomorrow you are working on the dream. You are really putting one step in front of the other to make something happen. Like I said, the Knight is definitely somebody who's taking action on in a particular area. Even in terms of a romantic situation, I would still say that this is a call for you to act with some reserve. Somebody might be coming in here with kind of a flirty energy, but I feel like you're not in that space. I feel like you are very pulled back in this connection. You're not diving right in. You are still healing, and certainly looks like you are holding back your energy here in regards to somebody coming forward here with a small offer of love, or something a little more flirty and kind of speaks to that energy of romantic love, that kind of thing. Anyway, so again, just to kind of recap here, like I said, when I see that Page of Wands energy, it is definitely some kind of, when we're talking about a goal, I feel like right now you're kind of opening up to a new opportunity for tomorrow. I feel like you're working on the dream. It is a goal that you are very committed to for sure, but I don't feel like you have consistent energy on it tomorrow. It feels like there's a little bit of starting out, pulling back, getting something done, just not, there's a lot of enthusiasm basically toward the dream still for tomorrow. It still feels like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of coming through here, so is Virgo. I feel like you're kind of editing something if you're writing, that kind of thing. It feels like you are still in that place of waiting to hear news about something for others of you. And this certainly does speak to some kind of recognition for something that you're doing that's fairly unique, or period, you're doing unique work tomorrow of some sort. Something you're doing is really different than what would be expected. Or what you would normally expect of yourself. So again, it seems to be fun, exciting kind of energy, even though, like I say, I feel like you're independently enjoying whatever it is that you're doing, but something is still fulfilling here on some level for tomorrow. And again, kind of getting right back into that Four of Wands energy, or sorry, Four of Pentacles energy. I mean, I do feel like you're in a place where you're holding back on, your emotions. You're not really operating from a place of, outward gregariousness, anything like that. I feel like this is just you being protective of yourself and secure uh, in that energy. I don't feel like you are wanting to. You're seeking some change, but you're not ready to take it just yet. I feel like you're clinging to some of the familiar stuff that you've been doing, even though there's some unique thinking coming in here that is going to take you off in a new direction. So again, even in terms of a romantic situation, this is still the energy of possibly repeating an old pattern where somebody's a little more flirtatious, coming in that particular way, but something is still clinging to the old way, not really changing too much on that front. But there is some action in around a passion of some sort here. So whether that's relationship or otherwise, it does seem to be still coming through pretty quick. Lots of that energy of grounded energy coming through here. So like I said, the Nine of Pentacles still speaks to you being in a place where you are feeling fairly independent, still feeling fairly secure in some respect in around maybe finances, but it definitely does speak to, even in terms of sort of your overall spirituality. I feel like this would be solitary expansion in that space here as well. So still feels like you're in touch with something here, some kind of information that's coming through here, certainly with the Nine of Pentacles, but I feel like you're making your own way because of a talent or an ability or something that's really unique to you. A lot of self-reliance for tomorrow, and again, some of this energy might resonate a little further out, but it's you taking pleasure in your surroundings and in some of the things that you're bringing forward here. So again, whatever that is that you're putting forward with the star energy, again, seems to be more along the lines of a goal that you're putting some time and energy into, and it feels like you're satisfied with what you're doing tomorrow. So again, I still feel like you're working on the path, and it feels like it's the path of your design, so to speak. This is the path that you're always supposed to be on. So this is where the goal is. Star is an energy of getting attention further out. I don't feel like you're necessarily in that space just yet, but this is a huge dream with the star coming through here. You're transcending something. There's a lot of balance in that energy. There's a lot of faith and kind of a rejuvenation sort of energy. But I feel like you're very just very practically putting your foot forward into this energy. So, new opportunities will be about here, but right now you're still in that space about opening yourself up to possibilities. Again, star is renewal, it's healing, it's persistence, but it's also about everything working out the way that you want it, and certainly you having confidence in your goals. So that is kind of maybe I'll just touch on the Hermit again here too. That is a lot of wisdom. You could also be coming through with other people coming in to assist you, or at least you're finding teachers that might be able to guide you. It certainly does look as though there is something of that energy coming through very soon. Again, it's delving deep. So whether you're getting spiritual teachers, whether you're getting teachers just to advance you in your projects, but there's something about exploring some kind of deeper knowledge. But it still feels like, to me, there is something that you're really trying to be true to, and it feels like your answers and the wisdom and all of those things are going to be something that you have to actually practically put your energy into tomorrow. It doesn't feel like it's more of a spiritual thing. It feels like it's more of a information that you're taking in with the Hermit card. So again, this is you being able to complete a project or do something or advance it in some way because you're working at it from a deeper level. So it's illumination, testing things, it's that kind of thing, but it's also more of a serious energy. So this is about trying to, keep going with a project. And again, Page of Wands still tells me it's still sort of at that beginning sort of stage of something, of the learning. You're still working in a deeper space, but the energy around the page is still something that's pretty new. Could be information that's coming in here as well for some of you, or for others of you rather, but that energy of information coming in would be very deep information, or very like very profound wisdom that's helping you to advance forward in some way. So anyway, that's what I have for you for tomorrow. It looks pretty amazing in this energy, so keep going. You are operating pretty independent tomorrow, but again, a lot of deeper wisdoms that are coming in to advance you forward.